how's everybody doing on this Monday afternoon? I'll post the date when I get to editing this. We gotta do some wood, chainsaw and wood today, which means I gotta get everything ready to go. I've seen we got some snow in here again. I need to clean that off. We'll do that here in just a little bit. I actually wanted to grab the poulan over here, the chainsaw. We're gonna grab that in a second, but first I gotta grab the axe first, because we're gonna need that today. Yep, you might could say we're gonna go back to splitting it the old-fashioned way, with just your handy axe and your standard chainsaw. Alright, we'll take this out there and I'll set you guys up somewhere where you guys can see us do all the hard work that comes along with this. Alright, there's the axe. Got that. We'll get the chainsaw now. Alright, I'll go back, get the chainsaw, and we'll see if that pulling starts. Alright, we'll go get the saw stand real quick and get that, and then we'll get into... Okay, we got the axe, we got the chainsaw, so let me go ahead and get the... Oh, of course our mama rabbit decides to show up. Alright, we got one more thing we need to go get, and that is the... We need to go get the saw stand that we use for sawing that stuff. Oh yeah, I know I'm handling the camera in a lot of weird ways, but oh yeah, I gotta clean snow out here in just a little bit. Let me see, I gotta grab this. Let me I'm gonna go ahead and set the camera down while we get that out here. Sorry guys, I'm gonna see anything for a second. I have to set the camera down to get the saw stand out. I'll get my camera angles better. Oh, by the way, the gas tractor behind you, we're gonna put the splitter on it. You know, I think I want to change plans. I think I want to saw it out here. I don't like sawing it out there in that. I don't like sawing it out there in the garage. I'd rather just do it out here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to bring the chainsaw out here and the axe out here, because it'd be better just to do it right here, or we can do it in here, either one. I think let's just do it out here. Let's go back and get the chainsaw and the axe, and then I'll bring some of that big wood out here, and then we'll split that with the axe, and then we'll do I gotta see if this poulan's gonna start. It's been a while since I had this thing running, so I am thinking in the future about getting a Husqvarna chainsaw in the future. I'm thinking about getting me a Husqvarna chainsaw. Those are a lot better. I know some people say that, well, those have issues with them. Well, not if you know how to handle them right. I know everybody's been using these little poulans. These have got a bad rap. Not for me. These are really good chainsaws, as long as you know how to use them right. Alright, I'm gonna get something to set this camera up on, and we'll start the chainsaw up. And well, it's been a while since we had this thing started, so let me grab something to get the camera hanged up on. Let me see what I'm gonna do here. This will work. The old bread basket will do the trick. We gotta see if that starts in a minute, because we need to see if that runs. Okay, let me see if I can set this up where I can edit it out if I have to. That'll do, maybe, if it stays up there. Okay, check. Okay, so it's got the instructions on here. And then on these, I'll show you here, on these newer chainsaws, they want you to let them warm up for about 30 minutes before you go into pulling the trigger and all that. Pulling the trigger and then running the blade. They want you to do that before you do any of that. So Dodger's gonna go get the wood, and then we'll start. Oh boy, that's gonna be our biggest challenge, see if it'll cut that. Let's see if this thing starts. I gotta turn the camera around so you guys can see me try to start this thing. There we go. Hope that's good enough where that'll stay. Let's see, push the primer 6 times, okay. And we got our first big challenge for it. I got the axe if we have to split it. Okay. Alright, I gotta pull the choke out. Okay, Dasha, let's see if this thing's gonna start. Gotta pull this out till it makes a putt. Then we'll see. Let me get the camera towards Dasha here. Okay, let's see. Hope I did it right. I hope I got it all the way out. I thought I did there. Been a while since we had it in use, so supposed to do it till you hear it putt. There we go. Let it warm up a second. Let's let it warm up 30 minutes. All right, let's get into cutting. done. Chainsaw dies right when we're gonna do it. I know this happened to Pete, Cheap Homesteading, the other day. I watched his video. I have to end up editing this video and then make it a part 2. Because I'm going over my limit right now. Don't worry, I'm only gonna let Dasha cut the big stuff, and I'll cut the